Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited. Off the inning for the University of St. Mary Spires. Stepping off the mound will be Pyle. As Pyle, a sophomore from Oklahoma. She gets the nod here in the second game of the season. As I said, game one fell in favor of the Spires, 11-4. That pitch misses for ball two. So that makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. That one misses upstairs. So that makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, leadoff batter, Hazel Faz. Faz from Manor, Texas, played in game 1. That one swung on. Might have got a piece of it, but that'll take us full 3 balls, 2 strikes. On the mound for the Spires, they'll have Shelby Moeller. Now, time called. Again, trying to get this game in before the weather gets here. We know we'll be headed this way. Scheduled for 7 innings here. That one's going to be a high fly ball, but it's going to go foul. I think it was ripped down the third base line. We said game 1. Win in favor of the Spires, 11-4. That one's going to be another high hit ball. That's going to get out of play. Get out of the fenced area here at the ballpark. Games played for the Stars played here at Battle High School. I know a thing or two about softball here. Full count pitch. That one's going to be a walk. That is a 7-pitch walk issued to start the game off. So now stepping in will be center fielder Alexis Ray. So Ray will step in. She is from Platte City, Missouri. Comes by way of University of Nebraska-Kearney. Left-handed batter. First pitch to her, she'll show bunt. Pitch upstairs. Infield came crashing down there, expecting that bunt. So count will be 1 ball and no strikes. As on the mound again, getting the start, he is Clara Pyle for the Stars. 1-0 offering. Runner's going to go to second, and throw down's going to be late. It'll be a stolen base for Faz. So Faz will be down at second base now. I count 2 balls, no strikes. So Ray will step back in. She's deep in the batter's box. She's going to bunt it, and it's going to be caught into the glove of Pyle. So that will be out number 1. So now will be right fielder Sadie McWilliams. She's from Bayshore, Kansas. Most recently was at Wingate University. She's a right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. Runner on second base with one out here as we play in the top of the first. That pitch is upstairs, a bit outside, throw it down to third base. Runner in there. With another steal. McWilliams will be ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. And time called. Gonna have a conversation on the mound as fourth-year head coach Emily Kingsolver will go out and have a conversation with her starting pitcher. Well, that is Clara Pyle. And Pyle, the sophomore pitcher, is from Oklahoma. So conversation out there. Again, the Stars sit at 0-1 on their season, looking to split doubleheader action here and make it a 1-1 season. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here. Runner on third base. That is Faz, as she was issued a walk and then took second and third by way of a steal. And there's a wild pitch, and in safely is Faz, so she scores on the wild pitch. So it's quickly a 1-0 score in favor of the Spires. So now nobody on the base path. There is 1 out. On 1 pitch, there's going to be a high fly ball. Will be in the infield, and it will not be caught. As coming over was first baseman now it'll be first baseman Madison Thompson. So Thompson steps in, her first at bat here as we play the top of the first. She's going to hit a little number, be taken by the second baseman, tags the runner. They say she did not get the tag. Well, he said safe, so now the out. So she missed the tag on the way by, but got the throw back to second as the second baseman could not get the tag. So McWilliams will be out number 2 as Thompson will reach first base. That'll go as a fielder's choice, a 4-1-6 fielder's choice. It's a fielder's choice 4-1-6. So 2 outs here as at bat will be designated player in Autumn Giordano. Giordano, that pitch inside. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs, runner on first base. However, the Spires do have an early 1-0 lead. That one's going to be a well-hit ball, lifted into center field, going back, making the not grab. Thought it was in there and falls out of her glove as they do not send the runner home. So that will be a double. Thompson will go over to third base. And that'll be second baseman Victoria Gutierrez. Gutierrez from Topeka, Kansas, went to Hayden High School, a right-handed batter and thrower. She's a junior. See what some substitutions might be coming here. Well, we're going to make a switch, but not. And we'll switch the third baseman and the shortstop. So 2 outs here. Runners on second and third. First pitch to Gutierrez is outside, ball 1. Next pitch, that one's going to be a ball lifted into left field. Left fielder's going to go back on it. She will make the grab for out number 3. As that is going to take us to the end of the top of the first. However, 1 run was scored on a couple of hits and 2 left on base. We'll take a quick break and be back. Get you set for bottom half of the action of the innings. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Well, it'll be the bottom of the first inning, as the Stars will lead off with right fielder Lindsey Hood. As Hood is a junior, she's from Mount Vernon, Missouri, from Mount Vernon High School, where she played. She is a left-handed batter. She will lead off the game. Spires lead the Stars early here, 1-0. First offering to her, mid outside. So it'll be 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the first inning. First batter for the Stars in the second game of the doubleheader. That one called strike 1. Just caught the outside part of the strike zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here. Spires lead 1-0. There's going to be another one for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Again, nobody out here. Leadoff batter of the inning. And starting on the mound is Shelby Moeller. There's going to be a ball lifted, and it's going to go foul. Land on top of the dugout for the Stars. So still a 1-2 count. Again, nobody out here. Scoreboard says 2 outs, but should be nobody out right now. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. That one upstairs and goes back to the net. So again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1-0 score. That one's going to be a bouncing ball, fouled off to the third base side. So we are stuck here at 2-2. This will be the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Again, a 2-2 score. 2-2 offering. That one's going to be fouled back. That'll go way out of play. So again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the first inning. Stepping back, it'll be Hood. This will be the 8th pitch here of this at-bat as she's trying to go deep into the pitch count of Moeller. There's going to be a bouncing ball, and it's going to be gloved by the first baseman. She'll flip over, get the out. It goes as a 3-4 put out. It'll be out number 1. Now stepping in will be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. She is from a sophomore from right here in Columbia, Missouri. She did play at Crowder College. She's a left-handed batter. She'll step in on the left-hand side of the plate. She played in the first game of our doubleheader. So 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the first. She'll swing on and miss that one. Strike 1. That one is going to be outside the strike zone for ball 1, so that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. In 1 out here. 1-1 offering. That one is going to miss. I'll take it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Get 1 out here. That one's going to be fouled on top of the dugout once again for the Stars, so that'll be on the third base side. That does even the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a 2-2 offering. That one's going to be hit high in the infield. Coming in, making the grab. Round number 2 will be the shortstop. So that will be out number 2. Now stepping in to be catcher, Alyssa Wilmoth. As Wilmoth, a junior, she is from Andover, Kansas. Played at Northwest Kansas Technical College. First pitch to her is ball 1. One 1-0 offering, that one upstairs, ball 2. So 2-0 offering to her. That one caught the inside part of the plate for strike 1. So that'll be 2 balls and 1 strike to count with 2 out here, nobody on. 2-1 offering, that one fouled straight back. So that'll even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And first 2 batters have been retired. Moeller looking to retire in 1-2-3 fashion. In the on-deck circle will be left fielder Lauren Husky. 2-2 offering on its way. That one upstairs, out of the catcher's glove. So that'll take us full. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. Next offering on its way. There's going to be a bouncing ball and off the glove of a diving second baseman. So that will be a 2-out single. So Wilmoth will be standing at first base now. Left fielder and Lauren Husky will step up. Husky, a senior, also from Columbia, Missouri. So right here. She played at Westminster College. So we'll be 2 outs here with a runner on first base. Husky will step in. First pitch, that one's going to be fouled over the first base dugout. So she'll be down in the count at no balls and 1 strike. And Husky, a right-handed batter. So she will step in. 0-1 offering on its way. That one way outside. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazzo here with you. Also, game simulcast on Team One Sports. There's going to be a ball that's going to be fielded, but no play. It's going to her right was the shortstop. Could not field it cleanly. She keeps it from going into the outfield, but that'll be an infield single. So back-to-back hits now. Back-to-back hits for the Stars. Is stepping in now will be right fielder Grace Taft. She saw some time on the mound in the opening game of the doubleheader. She's a freshman from Bellevue, Iowa. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. So she'll be down to the count. No balls, 1 strike. That one swung on and missed for strike 2, so she'll be down in the count 0-2. Again, Wilmoth will be at second base. Husky will be on first base. Both of them having singles back-to-back. That pitch misses for ball 1. Again, wind continuing to blow here. Right to left on your Show Me Sports Network app or media center, however you're choosing to listen. Or if you're watching the game on Team One Sports game simulcast, there's a swing and a miss, and that will be out number 3. So a couple of runners stranded on the base path. A couple of hits, no runs, no errors. So that will be the end of the first inning as we will go to the top of the second inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go to the top of the second inning. As it'll be batters 7, 8, and 9. Coming to the plate here for the Spires. And still on the rubber will be Clara Pyle. So hitters 7, 8, and 9. Leading off will be third baseman Abigail Kudum. He's a freshman from Nebraska. Right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. So she'll lead off the inning. It'll be shortstop Brittany Wimlish. First pitch is going to be hit high in the air, but it's going to go out of play, go foul. That'll be strike 1. Wimbish in the on-deck circle. And Shelby Moeller, the starting pitcher for the Spires, would be up next. Spires lead 1-0. That one downstairs and at the feet of Kudum. So that'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And nobody out as a leadoff batter here in the top of the 2nd inning. That pitch is going to be outside. So 2-1 count. As Pyle will toe the rubber. Right-hander's pitch is on the way. That's going to be a well-hit ball lifted into left field, going back on it, making the grab over the shoulder is the left fielder. Making that grab is Husky. So that is over the shoulder, out number 1. So 1 out here as shortstop Brittany Wimbish will check in to the batter's box. She's from Riverside, California. She's a freshman, right-handed batter and thrower both. First pitch upstairs outside, ball 1. Pyle trying to put the batters 7, 8, and 9 down in order. Bring her team to bat. In the bottom of the inning, there's going to be another ball that's going to go foul. Coming over, making the grab is the first baseman. That is Throckmorton. So that's out number 2. So now it will be a pinch hitter here, or flex player. First offering, called strike 1. So at bat will be Allison Diaz. She's going to lift that one foul. That's going in the water outside the park as well. Foul ball. So she'll be down in the count. And no balls and 2 strikes. In 2 outs here, 1-0 lead for the Spires. She's going to hit a well-hit ball. Center fielder is coming in. She'll make the grab as that is Wilmoth. And, sorry, not Wilmoth. She's behind the plate. That is caught for out number 3. So we'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom. Using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market, anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Second inning, 1-0 score. Spires leading. It'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8 coming to bat now. First pitch downstairs, ball 1. Is at bat, designated player Maya Adreno. First pitch swung on, or second pitch rather, swung on and missed. Stevens account of 1-1. Drano, a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, went to Wagner High School. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Again, her team trails by 1 at 1-0. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll go foul down the third base line. She will come back here and face a 1-2 count pitch. The on-deck circle will be second baseman Irissa Olvida. That one swung on and missed for out number 1. So second baseman Irissa Olvida will step in now. She's a freshman from San Antonio, Texas, also from Wagner High School. So what do you want to bet? They know each other. I would say they were high school classmates. So she'll step in on the right-hand side of the plate. First pitch to her, big cut and a miss there for strike 1. So she will be down in the count at no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Next offering, that one's going to be lined up the middle. She'll have a single to her credit here in the bottom of the second inning. So she sends it straight up the middle. She'll be standing at first base with a 1-out single. And stepping in now will be shortstop Jaylee Garcia. As Garcia, a freshman from San Antonio, Texas, again, went to Wagner High School, so Stars softball has been recruiting heavily down in Texas. Swung on and missed for strike 1. That one called strike 2. So Garcia will be down in the count. And no balls and 2 strikes. The next offering on the way, that one upstairs, maybe a bit outside. I'll take it to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. We've got 1 out here with a runner on first base. That's Olvida after she got a single. He was the last batter. That one downstairs in the dirt. That takes us even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here. So we play in the bottom of the second inning. That one swung on for strike 3, and that's out number 2. So already 3 strikeouts in the game so far as we still play here in the bottom of the second inning. Stepping in now will be Olivia Williams. She's a junior from Fort Smith, Arkansas, by way of Paris Community College. First pitch to her, strike 1. What would be due up in the lineup here? Pyle, she's going to foul that one out of play. So she'll be down in the count. And no balls and 2 strikes. She'll foul that one off as well. Oh, and 2, 2-out pitch. That one again fouled back. Still 0 and 2. So we play in the bottom of the second inning. It's a 1-0 score in favor of the Spires. Pitch on the way, that one upstairs and outside. That takes us to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Williams will dig back in. She sits deep in the batter's box, also to the outside. Next pitch, that one fouled off. The count still at 1 and 2. This is the 7th pitch here of this at bat. go track down some softballs here. There's at least 5 or 6 softballs down in the water on the first base side, down way behind the dugout. There's 2 or 3 that are behind us now. So I'll dig through, find a few softballs that will be ready to use. Now we should be ready to get back to softball action. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count with 2 outs here. Runner on first base. Stars at bat. That one's going to be fouled off again. Williams, a left-handed batter. Trying just to hit a little blooper here. Get her on base. She will step back in. Again, she's very deep in the box and to the outside. 1-2 offering. She'll foul that one off. This pitch here will be the 9th pitch forthcoming of this at-bat. Count is just 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count, 2 outs, runner on first base. 1-0 lead for the Spires. That one's going to be lined to the shortstop. She'll glove thrower to first base in time, as that took 9 pitches, but got the 3rd out as gave up a single, but no runs, no errors, and 1 left on base. So we'll go to the top of the 3rd inning as the Spires lead by a score of 1-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
Oh,
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
we love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
Riverwell Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwell Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwell Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
For the Spires, as we play here in the top of the 3rd inning, it is a 1-0 score. First pitch, a lazy swing called strike 1. So that'll put Faz down, the left fielder, down in the count, and no balls and 1 strike. Pyle will get the signal. That went upstairs. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. And she's on the rubber here, starting game 2 of this doubleheader. She looks in and gets the sign she wants. 1-1 offering. There's a foul ball. That one goes out of play. So we'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes as Faz down in the count. She leads off. It'll be batters 1, 2, and 3 here. That one downstairs and in the dirt. That'll leave it at 2-2. Alexis Ray, center fielder, will be in the on-deck circle. Then right fielder Sadie McWilliams will be due up. So 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. 2-2 offering. That one outside. As Catcher in Wilmoth had to go out and get that one. That was way outside. That one also a ball, so a leadoff walk. So now it'll be center fielder Alexis Ray. She will step in here on the left-hand side of the plate. Has one on, nobody out. Her team leads 1-0. They do pull the corners in on the infield. She'll show bunt, and she will foul it off. So she'll be down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. In on the rubber is Pyle on the pitching mound for the Stars. We're nearing 2 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gaz will be here with you. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast today. We're glad you're tuned into it. The one offering. That one called strike 2. We're glad you're tuned in today. Trying to get these games in before Mother Nature does what Mother Nature does. Game time, both were moved up today. Also, the game today video simulcast with Team One Sports. So you can watch the video, get my audio, best of both worlds. 0-2 offering. That one upstairs, runner's going to go to second. They'll throw down. They might have her. They say she's safe. She slid under the tag. I believe that's the 4th stolen base now today for Faz. I know she has 3, but I think she has 4, if I'm not mistaken. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. And digging back in will be Ray. She's going to hit a hard hit ball. It'll get through and go into right field. And they will send Faz home. And throw will be a little late. She will be safe. Down to second is Ray. Ray came up big with a 2-run homer in the first game of doubleheader. So she will get a double. So she comes through, gets an RBI as well. So now it'll be right fielder in Sadie McWilliams. McWilliams is a sophomore right-hander, throws right, bats right from Bayshore, Kansas. She's going to foul that one off. Didn't think she meant to swing, but she connected with the ball. It goes out of bounds. Sorry, out of play. See, I told you I'd be stuck in basketball for a while. Stars basketball, they actually play tonight. Their game moved up. It's supposed to be tomorrow, but got moved up to tonight. So that ball was foul. That one inside. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. You know, when you change seasons, it definitely takes a little while to transition. Make sure you use the right lingo. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Nobody out here. Runner on second base. 1 run has been scored. That one a little high, so that will take it 2 balls and 1 strike. Williams was able to reach first base on an E3 in the first inning. Now she's going to hit a hard hit ball to center field, going back on it, going back, and she'll run out of real estate as the center fielder. And McWilliams is going to hit a 2-run nuke here out of the park, so she will have 2 RBIs. So she empties the base path, and that makes it a 4-0 score as she launches that over the center field fence. So she will touch them all and add 2 more runs to her team's totals. They lead 4-0. They're pretty much picking off where they left off of game 1. Still nobody out here, as Thompson, the first baseman, will step in. First pitch to her, outside, ball 1. So Thompson, the right-handed batter. She'll be ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 offering. That one's going to be a hard hit ball. A little blooper. It's going to drop into left field, so she'll have a stand-up single. So the hit parade continues. Been a walk, a double, a home run, 2 RBI home run. That double was also good for an RBI. And then Thompson gets a single. Now it'll be designated player. And Autumn Giordano. I believe we're going to have maybe a pinch runner here. So on first base is Thompson. We'll have a sub runner. This will be Peyton Flood, the freshman from Spring Hill, Kansas. So she will be on first base now. So Flood will now be on first base. As Giordano will step in, right-handed batter. One on, nobody out. She's going to hit a well-hit ball. Center fielder's going to come in on it, make the grab for out number 1. So now it'll be a second baseman in Victoria Gutierrez. She is 0 for 1, flew out to left field in her first at-bat of Game 2. Again, it is a 4-0 lead in favor of the Spires. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. And 3 spot been put up so far here in the top of the 3rd inning. Spires looking for more. That one inside downstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. So Pyle will toe the rubber again. Next pitch on its way. Well hit ball is going to be lifted into left field. Tracking it down, making the grab for out number 2 is Lauren Husky. So Husky tracks that down. Now stepping in will be third baseman Abigail Kudum. Kudum is 0 for 1. She flew out to left field in her only at-bat so far today. There's going to be a well-hit ball. She'll lift that to center field going back, and that one's going to be over the fence. She jacks a 2-run homer. Both home runs going to center field. So she gets 2 more RBIs to her credit. As Flood will come around and score. And so does Kudum to round the base path as well. And now it is a 6-0 score. That one's going to hit the batter. That was Wimblish, so she will jog on down to first. She is hit by pitch. First hit by pitch we've seen today. So now it'll be Allison Diaz stepping in. She's the catcher. So it's 6-0 in favor of the Spires. There's going to be a ball lifted into left field. Going back on it is Husky. She'll track it down, make the grab. And that will be out number 3. However, in the inning, there was some damage done as there was 5 runs plated in the inning. That puts the Spires ahead by a score of 6-0. We'll pause here and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network. There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
We will go to the bottom of the third inning here as the Stars trail now by a score of 6-0 as they will come to bat here. They're set to go back to the top of the lineup. And batters 1, 2, and 3, that should be right fielder and Lindsey Hood. Then it'll be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton, and then catcher Alyssa Wilmoth. I think we have a whole new team substituted in for the Spires, so we will get those changes as we go. Still on the mound is Moeller. Still behind the plate is Diaz, I can tell you that. The rest of them, we'll get to them as we get there. They got a new first baseman. That's Giordano. So we'll have about 13 changes out there, it seems, on the defensive side. The umpire, hope he brought an extra few pages in his book for all these changes. So we head to the bottom of the third inning. The Stars trailing 6-0. As Hood will lead off. He is 0 of 1. So far, that first pitch outside, ball 1. So she will be heading the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out here as she leads off. It'll be batters 1, 2, and 3. Set to come to plate. That one misses upstairs. Ball 2. Again, the Stars trail by 6 at 6-0 after giving up a 5 spot in the last half inning. Next pitch, that one called strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. As Hood will step back in. She is deep in the left-handed batter's box. Chokes up just a hair on the bat. 2-1 offering. She's going to bouncing ball, slow roller to the third baseman. She'll glove. No throw to first base. So Hoods gets a single as she legs out that infield single. She'll be on first base with the leadoff single. As now it'll be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton will step in. As head coach for the Spires out trying to have a conversation with the umpire over there. Not sure what case she's wanting to make. He will go talk to the pitcher and explain the situation to her. Again, not sure what kind of explanation they want to have, but either way, he gives an explanation. So the Stars will have runner on first base, no outs here. As Throckmorton will step in. in left-handed batter. She'll choke up a little bit on the bat. 1 foot in the batter's box. Now she'll put the other one in. First pitch to her. She's going to give a swinging bunt back to the pitcher, throw to first. In time, but moves the runner over to second base. That will be out number 1. That'll be a 1-3 fielder's choice. We'll move Hood over to second base. Catcher Alyssa Wilmoth will step in now, right-handed batter. First pitch to her on its way. That one's fouled back on the net. So she'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. And as we play here, just shy of 2:15, Blake Gasaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Also our game simulcast with video on Team 1 Sports. That pitch down central, called strike 2. And if you're listening to our game today, we appreciate you heading on over to our Facebook page. Just search the Show Me Sports Network and give our page a like. Give it a share as well. Also, don't be afraid if you're listening or watching. We always like to get messages where everybody's listening from. That one's going to be inside. They'll let the runner take third. So Hood will steal third base. 1 ball, 2 strike count. As I was saying, though, look us up on Facebook. Just search Show Me Sports Network. 1-2 offering. Hard hit ball is going to go into left field. That's going to score a run, as it'll be an RBI single for Wilmoth. Well, she will get 1 run. Credit for 1 run as Hood goes around from third base to score. Now it's a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in now will be left fielder Lauren Husky. They're going to have a pinch runner. As Wilmoth will come out in just a minute. As soon as they get everything finalized. She will come out. Coming in for her is Kaylee Baker, the sophomore from Columbia. Played right here at Battle High School, so she ought to know all the divots and all the sweet spots here in this field as she went to Battle High School, so played her softball season right here. That's the softball season. She played here, so she ought to know the field very well. First pitch, that one's going to be fouled out of play for Huskies, so she'll be down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. So Baker will be standing on first base. Husky down in the count 0-1. That pitch is going to be outside, and they're going to have the caught runner as stealing second. The caught stealing is going to be Baker, so that will be out number 2. So the base path is now empty. So it should be 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here. His next pitch, that one's going to be hit in the infield. Coming over, making the grab will be the first baseman for out number 3, as that will retire the side. But it did take 1 more than 4 batters, or 1 more than the minimum 3 to face that. 4 batters come to plate. They were able to score 1 of those runs back. They still trail by a score of 6-1. As we'll take a quick break and be back. And we'll go to the top of the 4th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Career and technical education at State Fair Community College can prepare you for an in-demand, high-paying manufacturing career in 1 year or less. Professional and skills certificates are available in industrial maintenance, welding, construction management, automotive tech, agriculture, and more. At State Fair Community College, technical programs are NC3 certified, which means you're trained to the current industry standards companies are looking for. Visit sfccmo.edu/techjobs to learn more.
The top of the fourth inning here will be Allison Diaz, the catcher. Spires leads 6-1. First pitch fouled straight back. Sorry, this is back to the top of the order here. Hazel Faz, the left fielder, will be at bat. That one inside, moves her off the plate. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's going to be fouled over my head. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we play here in the top of the fourth inning. Our first game took a long, long time to get done, but we got her done. Spires lead 6-1. There's going to be a ball jacked foul down the third base line. Ends up in the little runoff pond over behind the first base dugout. Probably not a ball that they're going to get back into play anytime soon. Stars drop game 1, 11-4. This one they trail 6-1. That one misses. Ball 2. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, wind continuing to whip around here at Battle High School where the Stars play their home games. 2-2 pitch. That one's going to be again ripped foul way out of here into the water. See the little splash over there. So I hope they bought an extra supply of baseballs because that's at least 6 or 7 that have gone into the water over there. So 2-2 offering on its way. That one upstairs. That takes us full. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Get nobody out with the leadoff batter here of Faz. That pitch outside, it's a walk. So she has been issued 2 walks now. 3 walks in the game. She's not had an official at bat here so far. She's been walked 3 times. Center fielder Alexis Ray will step in. She had an RBI double in her last at bat. That one's going to be ripped foul down the first base line. So she'll be down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Get on the mound for the Stars is Clara Pyle. The 6-1 score in favor of the Spires. So Ray will dig back in. Again, left-handed batter. Lefty upon righty. Runner on first base, nobody out. That pitch misses outside. That'll take us to 1 ball and 1 strike. Still nobody out here, but our count even at 1-1. Looks back in. Does Pyle. She'll get the sign that she wants. 1-1 pitch. Runner's going to go to second. Throw down is offline. So no tag is able to be applied. as I believe that's stolen base number 5 here for Faz in the games today. She had 2 in game 1 and has had 3 here in the second game of the doubleheader. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Digging back in. 2-1 offering. That one inside. Hold. Ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike the count. Nobody out here. Runner on second base again. The Spires lead 6-1. Ray had a home run in the first game. That one outside, so back-to-back walks have been given up here. The first 2 batters at the top of the 4th inning. Right fielder Sadie McWilliams will step in. She had a 2-run RBI home run in her last at-bat. Before that, she reached safely on an E3. So 2 on, nobody out. First offering. Upstairs out of the catcher's mitt. Everybody will advance 1 base. So now, Faz will be on third base. Ray will be on second base. And McWilliams will be ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. A 1-0 count again. As next offering, that one's going to be a well-hit ball lifted into center field. Center fielder coming on. She won't make the grab. It'll bounce off her leg and 1 run will score. As going down to second base is McWilliams. So she's got another RBI as she is standing at second base. So Faz scores. Now it'll be still nobody out. Runners on second and third. First pitch, ball 1 to Flood. As Peyton Flood has checked into the ball game. She did that last inning. Came in as a pinch runner. That's going to be a bouncing ball straight back to the pitcher. She'll look to third, throw over to first, and get out number 1 there. It goes a 1-3. So that will be out number 1. Now it'll be designated player. Should be designated player. Autumn Giordano. She reached second on an E8. Hit into a fly out to center field. There's a big rip and a miss there for strike 1. So now back to a 6-point lead for the Spires as they lead 7-1. That one called strike 1. So evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So she will step back in. That pitch, that one's going to be blooped into center field, so that will score at least 1 run. And it does so. So she gets credit for an RBI single. As Ray scores from third. Staying at second is McWilliams. As that now makes it an 8-1 score in favor of the Spires. They've scored 2 here and have a meeting on the mound as players on second and first base. And second is McWilliams. On first base is Giordano. Everybody came in for that meeting. Now they'll break that as it's an 8-1 score in favor of the Spires. They plated 2 runs here, put up a 2 spot here in the top of the 4th inning, but they're looking for more. As 1 out, 2 on. That pitch called strike 1. That to Gutierrez. She is 0 for 2 with a fly out to left field in both of her at-bats. That one upstairs and outside. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, one out here as we play in the top of the fourth inning. Next pitch downstairs inside. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind picking up again. For the day, it's been blowing right to left on your Show Me Sports Network Media Center or app, however you're choosing to listen. 2-1 offering. There's going to be a ball hit to the shortstop. They'll glove throw to third. Get one out there. That'll be out number 2, so can't turn the double play. That's a tough double play anyways. So that goes fielder's choice 6-5. There's going to be a hard hit ball lifted into left field. Coming up, making the grab is Husky, and that will be out number 3. Well, 2 more were plated in the inning for the Spires as they will add to their lead. They now lead by a score of 8-1 as we'll go to play in the bottom of the 4th inning as the Stars trail. And we'll be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you? Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's an 8-1 score in favor of the Spires. Sun poking out again here. I'm going to tell you, it sure does feel good to feel here is we've had a whole lot of wind and a whole lot of clouds and a whole lot of not sunshine. The wind picks up for a moment just again. For the Stars, here at the bottom of the 4th inning, they'll send batters 5, 6, and 7. That'll be right fielder in Grace Taft, designated player Mia Adreno, and second baseman Iris Olvida. Be the 3 that they will send up. Again, 8-1 score. Spires leading over the Stars here as we play in softball action. Basketball will be in action tonight. Their game moved up due to Mother Nature. They play on the road. First pitch downstairs and inside. So Taft will be ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. That one upstairs. I will take it to 2 balls and no strikes. Still on the mound is Moeller. That one fouled off, so that'll be 2 balls and 1 strike to count as Taft will step back in. Again, a right-handed batter. As it says, we're straight up 2:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Also, game simulcast on Team 1 Sports. There's going to be a hard hit ball right back to Moeller. She grabs it. That is out number 1. So 1 up and 1 down. Now it'll be designated player Mia Adreno will step in. She will bat on the right-hand side of the plate, also right-handed thrower. Talking to her in between the games, she also said she drinks a gallon of water a day. That's her interesting fact for the broadcast. First pitch to her called strike 1. So she will be down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. Again, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Swung on and missed for strike 2. He was just a little bit behind that pitch. Couldn't catch up with it, so she goes down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the fourth inning. Spires leading 8-1. That one outside. That takes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. As I said, hopefully you're enjoying today's broadcast. Blake Gazaway here with you. Our game simulcast with video on Team One Sports as well. That one downstairs, that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't forget to look us up on Facebook. Just search for Show Me Sports Network. You can find us there. You can like our page. We'd appreciate the support. You can share it as well. 2-2 offering. There's going to be a ball sliced and caught by the second baseman for out number 2. So now it'll be second baseman Arissa Olvida. She had a single into center field, her first at bat. She's 1 for 1. There's a big cut and a miss for strike 1. And also, while you're on our Facebook page, you can send us a message. Let us know you're listening. Hopefully that you're enjoying the broadcast today. We always like to know where our listeners are at and that you're enjoying the broadcast and how you're listening. That one upstairs. So even the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. And while you're there liking our page, you can shoot us a message and let us know that you are listening to the broadcast, or if you're using the mobile app or media center, let us know. That one misses. Takes us 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Or if you happen to be tuning into the simulcast game on Team One Sports, you can also let us know that. We always, like I said, like to know where our listeners are, and always like to get a nice message. That one outside. That'll take us to 3 balls and 1 strike. In 2 outs here. 1-2. Looking for out number 3 here. 3 up and 3 down. That one called strike 3. And that will end the inning. As that will take us to the 5th inning, as it's still an 8-1 score in favor of the Spires. We're going to take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Score of 8-1. Leading off will be batters 8, 9, and 1. So this will be Brittany Wimbish. First pitch to her called strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. Again, she's the leadoff batter. Will be 8, 9, and 1. Due up will be catcher Allison Diaz. That one's going to clip her on the way by. So she will go down to first base. And a hit by pitch. So this will be actually a new batter. This will be number 12. Is Tatiana. Get the last name in a second. That pitch outside. For ball 1. Get her added in my scorebook. The 1-0 offering on its way. That one's going to be lifted foul. It's going to stay in play, and it will not be caught. So it will be a foul ball. Could not find where the ball was at to make a play on it. That will be Tatiana Halupa. So Halupa will have an even count in 1 ball and 1 strike. The next pitch, that one's going to be ripped foul down the third base line. So she will be down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So no outs here. Runner on first base after the hit by pitch. So Pyle still on the mound here for the Stars. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Pyle looks in. Swing and a miss for out number 1. So now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. And Hazel Faz, the left fielder. She will step in from the right-hand side of the plate. First pitch to her, ball 1. It'll be 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner on first base. Again, 1 out here as we play in the top of the 5th inning. It is an 8-1 score in favor of the Spires. There's going to be a ball ripped foul. It'll go over the first base dugout and out of play. She will be even in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Next offering, inside and low. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, the Spires won game 1 by a score of 11-4. Game 2 right now sits at a score at 8-1. They're looking to sweep doubleheader action. 2-1 offering. There's going to be a ball ripped fair down the third base line. That'll score the run as that gets deep into the left field corner. And standing up with a stand-up RBI double will be Faz, as that thing was inches fair and gets into the left field corner. So she's got an RBI double. As Wimbish reaches home on the double. So now it'll be center fielder Alexis Ray, and I believe we're going to have a pitching change, and we are. So at least for the time being, the day is done for Pyle. And she will exit here after giving up 9 runs in the first. She worked 4 1/3 innings. So we'll take a quick break with this pitching change and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Community College, she will be on the mound now. She did not pitch in the first game, but played in the first game here between these two teams. Her first batter she'll face is Alexis Ray. First pitch down low, ball 1. Ray has had an RBI double. Well, has scored herself. Swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. She scored herself twice. Had an RBI double. Walked her last time at bat. So 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. That one on its way. That one outside. Takes it to 2 balls and 1 strike. So 1 out, again, runner on second base. That's Faz with that RBI double that she just hit. Ripped it down the third base line. Ended up at the fence in left field. 2-1 offering. There's going to be a well-hit ball lifted into shallow right field and tracked down. Runner will go to third base. That'll be out number 2. So that will be 2 outs now. So Faz will go over to third base. Now stepping in will be right fielder Sadie McWilliams. She's gone yard. Reached first on an E3 and had an RBI double her last time at bat. That pitch, low, ball 1. So she'll dig back in. Right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. 1-0 offering, swing and a miss. That evens a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So McWilliams will step back in. Her team leads by 8 at 9-1. Maz will be on third base. He's trying to reach home, but has 2 outs here. Williams is going to foul that one off. So that goes in front of me. Trying to protect my equipment. Goes foul. Had a little backspin. Didn't go as far as I thought it was going to. So it will be 1 ball, 2 strikes that counts. 2 outs here. McWilliams will step back in. Sit on the left side. Up in the third row of the stands. That one called strike 3. She froze her at the plate. And that will be out number 3. Well, that will take us to the bottom of the 5th inning, as it's a 9-1 score. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. Here for the Spires as they will turn to Allie Cox, the right-handed freshman pitcher from Edmond, Oklahoma. So she will try to close out this game. She is set to face batters 8, 9, and 1. That'll be a shortstop, Jaylee Garcia. Well as center fielder, Olivia Williams. Back to the top of the order, right fielder, and Lindsey Hood. We begin play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That pitch going to get by the catcher. It'll be ball 1. And wind picking up a little bit. Temperature definitely dropping here at the ballpark. That pitch misses, ball 2. Been okay most of the game, but starting to get just a little bit chilly now. So 2 balls, no strikes here. And As Garcia at bat for the Stars. That pitch swung on and missed. That'll take it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, for the Spires, they lead 9-1 here. So we play in game 2 of our doubleheader. They won game 1. I have a score of 11-4. Now they lead 9-1. That pitch called strike 2. We'll even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-2 offering. That one outside. That'll take us full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. As Garcia will have the first pitch on its way. She'll hit a slow roller to the third baseman. She'll glove throw to first in time to get out number 1. That'll go as a 5-3 put out. Now stepping in will be Olivia Williams. So she steps in. And she's a left-handed batter. And her team trailing by a score of 9-1. One out here. She'll lay a bunt down. It's going to be taken by the catcher. Throw to first. And she is safe, so she legs out that bunt. That just caught the turf and just died right there, so she gets credit for legging out a bunt. So we'll have a runner on first base with 1 out as we go top of the order. And right fielder Lindsey Hood will step in. In the on-deck circle will be first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. So 1 out here, 1 runner on. And stepping in on the left-hand side of the plate is Hood. She is 1 for 2, has 1 run scored. She'll take that one for called strike 1. So she'll be down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. As we play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The next pitch will be on the way. Runner's going to go to second. They'll throw down, and ball will be kicked into shallow left field, so it'll be a stolen base for Williams. So Williams will be down at second base now. Again, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Hood will step back in. Next offering to her. She's going to slice that one, and it's going to roll foul down the first base line. So she'll be down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 out here, runner on second base. That's Williams. Hood will jog back, pick up her bat as she'll be down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We play here. Game 2 of our doubleheader, bottom of the 5th inning. A 1-2 count, 1 out. Next pitch on the way, that one outside. That evens it. And 2 balls and 2 strikes. So again, Williams standing on second base after she legged out a bunt. Took second with a stolen base. 2-2 pitch is on the way. That one's going to be a bouncy ball hit to her. She'll throw over to first to get the out there. That'll be out number 2. So that moves Williams over to third base. So that'll be runner in scoring position at third base with 2 outs. As stepping in, left-handed batter, first baseman in Annabelle Throckmorton. She'll choke up on the bat. First offering to her on its way. He tried to bunt that, a swinging bunt. Nicked it on the way by. She's down in the count. No balls, one strike. So, have corners come in. That one missed outside. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. I'm surprised they don't have first baseman crashing down there. I think that's what their catcher was trying to tell her. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And she'll do a swinging bunt. They'll throw over to first base. Did not get the out as first baseman dropped the ball, so the run scores. And Throckmorton will be safe. She will get credit for that run. So now it'll be catcher and Alyssa Wilmoth. It does cut that 8-point deficit down to 2. Right, cuts it down to 7 as they've scored 2 now at 9-7. First pitch misses, ball 1. It'll be 1 ball and no strikes. Next one on the way. Runner's going to take second. They'll throw down. They might have her unless she slides under the tag, and she does so. Well, she slides under the tag, so Throckmorton is at second base with a stolen base. The count will be 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here. Stars have plated 1. That one a pitch outside. So it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Next pitch, that one's going to be a slow roller and off the glove of the pitcher, and she'll throw over to first in time, and that will retire. That goes as a 1-3 out. So in the inning, Stars were able to plate 1, but they still trail by a score of 7-2. As you're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love
it. But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
Well, we'll go to the top of the 6th inning here as the Stars trail by a score of 9-2. The Spires will send batters 4, 5, and 6 to the plate. As temperature continuing to drop here at the ballpark as they play at Battle High School. So we're just a few minutes shy of 3 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazawa here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't forget today's game also simulcast with video on Team One Sports. We're the exclusive provider and proud partner of Stevens Athletics to carry the play-by-play coverage. Excited to have the opportunity. Glad to be able to partner with them. Be able to give play-by-play coverage of games this season. We started with basketball, did most of the home games, tried to fit a few of the road games in, but couple of them were a little difficult for us to make happen. I actually went to one that got canceled. The hosting venue didn't bother to tell anybody that the game was canceled until after I showed up. So it was awful nice of them. He said here, wind continuing to blow, temperature continuing to drop. It's a 9-2 score for the Spires. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, be sure and go like our Facebook page. Just search ShowMeSportsNetwork.com. You'll find us on social media. You can like our page. We appreciate the support. As first pitch is going to be in there for called strike one. As Peyton Flood will be at bat. It'll be batters 4, 5, and 6. She'll lead off the inning. He's over on first base. Next pitch on its way. That one upstairs, so that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, game just slated for 7 innings due to it being a doubleheader. That pitch, that one's going to be fouled. Back. So that'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And Flood having to head back to the batter's box. 1-2 offering. That one a bit inside. I'll take us even at 2-2. Nobody out here as leadoff batter of the inning. There's going to be a ball that's going to be poked into shallow center field. That'll get down for a hit. So that will be a single. As leadoff single. Taking a quick look at the radar, seeing how the clouds are going. That one called strike one. First pitch to designated player in Autumn Giordano. That one in the dirt. It's going to get by the catcher. I will advance. Flood to second base. Because of the wild pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And 9-2 score in favor of the Spires. That one also down in the dirt. It takes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice job of Wilmoth to dig that out. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Next offering. That one swung on a miss. That evens it at 2-2. And playing here in the top of the 6th inning. One runner on, nobody out here. 7-run lead for the Spires. A pitch bouncing ball. Going to be taken by the shortstop. She'll glove throw over to first. In time, they can't turn the double play, but they get the lead run. So that'll be out number 1. But that does move Flood over to third base. Now it'll be second baseman Victoria Gutierrez. 1 out here as she steps into bat on the right side. First pitch well outside. Ball 1. She'll be ahead in the count. And 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch on its way. That one low and inside, ball 2. In 9-2 score, Spires won game 1, 11-4. Looking to win game 2, sweep the doubleheader action. 2-0 offering on its way. There's going to be a ball that's hit foul. So that'll take the count 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 offering will be on its way. That's going to be a hard hit ball past the glove of the diving shortstop. That'll score a run. That'll be a stand-up single. Gutierrez gets an RBI. So that scores a run. Flood scores. That makes it a 10-2 score. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter here. It'll be Kylie Connor. She played in the first game. Connor, a sophomore from Shawnee, Kansas, right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. She will step in here with one out. 10-2 score, Spires leading. So she will check in here. So we play in the top of the 6th inning. She'll be way up in the right-handed batter's box. First offering to her. Called strike one. They'll throw down to first, no tag. Throckmorton had to dive out there to get that ball. It was a little offline. So Pika will look back in. Now we have time call, and they get a little crossed up on their signals. She will meet with Wilmoth. Although they are ready to go. Just waiting on the home plate umpire there. He marks into the little book. As I said earlier, hope he brought extra pages because he's needed them today, as many substitutions as we've had. 0-1 offering, that one outside and low. Get another throw to first base. No tag applied. Runner was back safely. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. She'll show bunt. Now she'll pull it back. She's going to bloop it into left field, and she'll have a single, move the runner over to second base. So that will be back-to-back singles now. That'll be shortstop Brittany Wimbish will step in. There's going to be a hard hit ball hit to third base, tag there, throw over to first. Got the double play turned, and that'll get out of the inning as it goes as a 5-3 double play. That'll take us to the bottom of the 6th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Stars softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Bottom of the 6th inning here as the Stars trail 10-2. Have a new pitcher on the mound. So this will be Aaron Gallagher. Gallagher, a sophomore from Tonganoxie, Kansas. to Tonganoxie High School. So she enters the game here. She'll face batters 4, 5, and 6. That'll be Husky, Taft, and Adrano. And it's a 10-2 score in favor of the Spires. That pitch hits her on the way by, so Husky will jog on down to first base, and she is hit on the forearm by the pitch. So Husky will be down at first base, and now it'll be right fielder Grace Taft. Next pitch to Taft. Going to be upstairs outside, ball 1. Husky started like she was going to steal second, but decided not to. That one called strike 1. That'll even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 account. Next offering, that'll be outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count for Taft. Next pitch on the way. I'll say she did not go around, checked her swing. So 3 balls, 1 strike now. Next pitch, that one is going to be a walk. So now it'll be 2 on with nobody out. As Husky will jog down to second, Taft will be on first base. Adrano will step in now. So 2 on, nobody out as she steps into the right-handed batter's box. 10-2 the score in favor of the Spires. First pitch outside, ball 1. So she'll be ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. The next pitch on its way. And runners are going to steal, so double steal on is going to be executed. So that'll be a double steal. Might have a pitching change here. He's going to have a conversation on the mound. They got a rosin bag for Gallagher as she's come in here and not really had much control. She will stay out there, at least for the time being. So now they'll have runners in scoring position at second and third. 2-0 count. 10-2 score in favor of the Spires. Here we play bottom of the 6th. That one called strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Adrano will be still ahead in the count 2-1. So she will step back in. Next one. That one called strike 2, so she's taken back-to-back pitches. That's called strike 1 and strike 2. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So nobody out here. 2 runners on. That's on second and third. That pitch upstairs. That'll take us full. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adrano will dig back in. Wind picking up a little bit. That pitch downstairs in the dirt. They're going to try to go home with it on the wild pitch, and the run will count. Now taking second base is Adrano. She's going to get thrown out, but a second run will score. So good heads-up play there as Adrano will go to first on a walk, and then she'll get caught stealing. So that'll be out number 1. First pitch to Irissa Olvida is ball one. That pitch outside makes it ball two. So 2-0 pitch. That one outside. That makes it 3-0. And the Scars trail by a score of 10-4. A pitch swung on and missed. For strike number one. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count. One out here. That pitch is going to be ball 4. So Olvida will get walked down to first base. So far in this inning, 4 batters face hit by pitch. Walk, walk, walk. Shortstop Garcia will come to bat now. She's had a strikeout. Hit into a 5-3 out. First pitch to her. Strike 1. So she'll be down in the count at no balls and 1 strike. It's a 10-4 score in favor of the Spires. 1 out here. Next pitch, that one's going to be outside. That'll even the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. There's going to be a hard hit ball to the first baseman. She'll step on first. Does not throw down to second. So that'll be out number 2. It goes as that's the second out. So first pitch, ball 1. As Olivia Williams will dig back in. She'll be heading the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Actually, that's not Olivia Williams. That is Tatiana Hawkins. That one called strike 2. That one outside. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 2-2 pitch on its way. That one outside. That takes us to a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's going to be swung on and missed. That'll be out number 3. So in the inning, the Stars were able to get a couple runs back. And no hits, or no errors, and they left 1 on base. As we will go to the top of the 7th inning, as it's a 10-4 score in favor of the Spires. We'll pause and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network. There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given 1 set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-6 634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Well, head coach for the Stars, Emily Kingsolver, she must be making quite a few changes as she's still having discussion with home plate umpire. As coming to plate, it'll be batters 9, 1, and 2 for the Spires. It's a 10-4 score in favor of the Spires. So we'll see who they're making changes for here. So Garcia will go to second. And Billups will go in for Adrano. It'll be batters 9, 1, and 2 coming to play here. There's a well-hit ball to center field. And Lupa is going to crank the first pitch out of the park here in the top of the 7th inning. So she goes yard. She adds to her team's lead as she takes the first pitch over the center field fence. And that makes it an 11-score ball game. Sorry, an 11-4. That was the score we had in the first game. We've had 3 home runs in this game, 2 home runs in game 1. Now this will be new batter in. First one called ball. That player just a second. That pitch is going to be bounced to Rock Morton at first base. She'll get it. She'll touch first. Out number 1. A batter was Megan Johnson. Now we'll have another batter in. This will be Isabel McCarty. So first pitch to her, called strike 1. Now she's going to hit another deep fly ball to center field. The center fielder will track it down. That'll go for out number 2. Now we'll see who this is. Looks like also a new player. So this is Delaney Hess. She's checked in. So first pitch to her is called ball 1. The 1-0 offering on the way to her. That one downstairs. That evens the count. That takes the count to 2 balls. And no strikes. So 2-0 count. 2 outs here. Next pitch on the way. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Hits a shortstop. Shoot glove. Throw over to first. In time to get the 6-3 out. So after giving up that home run, next three batters went down in order, as that will take us to the bottom of the seventh inning. Stars down to their last three outs. As we'll take a break and then be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Star Softball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Career and technical education at State Fair Community College can prepare you for an in-demand, high-paying manufacturing career in 1 year or less. Professional and skill certificates are available in industrial maintenance, welding, construction management, automotive tech, agriculture, and more. At State Fair Community College, technical programs are NC3 certified, which means you're trained to the current industry standards companies are looking for. Visit sfccmo.edu/techjobs to learn more.
We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. 11-4 score. Stars down to their last three outs, as 11-4 was the score of game one. We're at the same score here in game two, as it will be top of the lineup. New batter in the game. This will be Kaylee Cruz. So Cruz will be leading off the inning here. Her team trails by 7 at 11-4. First pitch to her out on the outside part of the plate, strike one. No balls, one strike to count. Cruz steps back in. Left-handed batter. She's going to hit a little blooper, and it's going to fall into right field, so she'll have a leadoff single. That'll be stepping in first baseman Annabelle Throckmorton. He reached first base on an E3 last time up. 0 of 2 otherwise. She'll dig in. Again, left-handed batter. First pitch to her, called strike one. If I mentioned it, but new pitcher is Marilyn Tinico. She's played both games here. A couple different positions. Now she's on the pitching mound. 0-1 offering. There's going to be a hard hit ball to the shortstop. She'll flip to second, just get the first out there. So it'll be out number one. We'll go as a fielder's choice, a 6-4. So that'll be catcher Wilmoth stepping in. First pitch to her is going to be a bouncing ball through the glove of the third baseman. Took a hop over that glove. That should be a hit for Wilmoth. So now it'll be runners at first and second with one out. That'll be left fielder Lauren Husky to step into the batter's box. She will dig in. First pitch. That one downstairs, ball one. So she'll be heading the count at 1 ball and no strikes. We're just shy of 3:30. Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Also our game today, simulcast on Team One Sports with video. That pitch called strike one. So even count of 1 ball, 1 strike. They throw down to third. Safe there. Throckmorton will get a stolen base. So Wilmoth will still be at first base. Throckmorton will be on third base. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Time called. So Lupa wants to have time. It's granted to her. So Tenneco will get the signal she's looking for. 1-1 pitch. That one caught the outside part of the plate for strike 2. That makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes count. 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs left in order for the Stars to try to score. 7 runs and tied up. 8 would end the game. That's going to be a foul tipped. So we'll do it again. Husky will be still down to the count on 1 ball and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire cleans off home plate, but not much there because it's a turf field. That one's going to be another bounce ball. That'll go foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on the corners. The Stars trail 11-4. That pitch is going to be a slow roller going foul down third base. So we'll do it again. Throckmorton will jog back to third base. Wilmoth will jog back to first base. Tath will jog back to the on-deck circle. 1 ball, 2 strike count for Husky. Next offering to her. She'll line that one out to center field, and that'll score 1 run. That's the 7th pitch of the at-bat, and she takes it to center field for an RBI single. So Throckmorton scores from third. Wilmoth goes to second on the single. That'll be right fielder Grace Taft will step in. First pitch to her. She's going to foul that one out of play on the first base side. She'll be down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, that one's going to be a little bloop. It's going to go foul, though, on the first base side. There's going to be a well-hit ball. Sending the right fielder back. She'll track it down there. Everybody's got to get back to throw off line. But does go through. So Taft, it's a long out number 2. So now it'll be subbing in Macy Billups. She checked in last inning for Adreno. So she will be at bat. 11-5 the score. First pitch called strike 1. 11-5 score. In favor of the Spires. A 1 pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted into left field. Left fielder going back on it. She'll make the grab, and that will be out number 3. And that will close out the game. Is in the inning. There was 1 run scored. Three hits. No errors and 2 left on base, and that'll take us to our final of Game 2. Goes by final as the same as the first one. Sorry, it's actually 1 run more as the final goes by a score of 11-5. Game 1 went to the Spires by a final of 11-4. As that'll do it for our broadcast today. We're slated to have more softball action on Friday, but that's weather permitting. So we're going to go ahead and send it off here, sign off. As for the Show Me Sports Network, I'm Blake Gazaway. It's been a pleasure bringing you the broadcast here this afternoon. Until we talk to you possibly on Friday, so long and have a great rest of your afternoon.